Dynamite channel, welcome. Right, today's a bit of a impromptu video because I wasn't supposed to be making a video for this channel today. I was actually making a video for my new channel called Jeweler Reviews. It was born out of the fact that I got logged out of my Dynamite of Bytes channel. Couldn't log back in. I've lost all the extra new email and stuff I created for it. So anyway, so I thought stuff that. I created another channel called Jeweler Reviews. It enables me to more freely share some of my knowledge that will never come out when I'm just working at the bench, because usually Dynamite channel is just me making something and then telling you how to make it. But I've got knowledge on dealing with customers and businesses and working in the trade and other aspects, gemstones and stuff, and just we can look at other websites. We can even look at other YouTube channels and I'll tell you about what they're doing and what they're editing out and all this stuff. It enables me to share more of what I learn. So the new one, I was talking about gas, yeah, because I've got propane set up at home now, and to get ability to have this at home, I had to pass an exam. I had to get a qualification. So studied all this book, all this file, all this paperwork here, all of that. Here is my card, qualified welder actually. Did a lot of the studying was about acetylene. Acetylene is I mean, you could make jewellery out of acetylene, but it just burns so hot. The flame is really bright. It's literally platinum's under 2000 degrees. Acetylene is over 3000 degrees centigrade grade flame. So it's mega hot and mega bright. It would just do your eyes in. A really dirty gas as well. You can't use acetylene to make jewellery. So anyway, yeah, I did all the studying, a 10-hour seminar, practical exam, and then obviously written exam as well. Failed the first time, I had to sit through another seminar. Luckily it wasn't as long. A little bit more training, and then did another exam, and then I passed. So cool, I got that. So I've got propane set up now down there. And if you would have asked me before this extra training if I knew about using these safely and how to handle them and stuff, I would have said, yeah, I know, because I have changed hoses on them before and swapped over the regulators and the flashback arresters and stuff. So yeah, I would have said, yeah, confidently I know how to handle them. But with all this training, I've learned so many new things about how dangerous they can be. And part of that seminar I sat through, there was a good hour and a half of just talking about people that have died in gas explosions around the world. And yeah, it's bad. It's really bad if one of those goes off, literally like a bomb. They just sort of casually say, they talk about this horrific explosion. They just said, the surrounding buildings were damaged. If one of those goes off, it goes out of your house. It goes through the roof and then just smashes up the houses around you. They really are very, very dangerous to be around if one of those is going off and flying about. So for the Jeweler Reviews channel, I was on a website and I found a story which I heard about here in Japan. I was like, oh yeah, I know this one. There's two women that died I think it was in their house. So I was sort of reading about it, but the website was giving me a lot more information. So I was scrolling down and reading it, really horrific injuries they got. And yeah, just to give you a heads up, I scrolled down, I wasn't expecting it. They showed a photo of the body, and that's what I was writing about at the beginning of this channel. Yeah, there's a horrific image on this video, so if you're sensitive to that, like I am, I like horror films, but if something's real, any car crashes or anything, I can't stand it, I run a mile from that. The video will really drum into you more than ever, more than I expected I could do, of how bad it can get if one of these gas cylinders goes off in your house or anywhere near you, any building. Yeah, you're gonna die. So it's worth, I know in the UK you don't need any license or anything or any training to use them. That to me sounds really not clever at all now. So if you don't know what you're handling, it was set up for you. I would definitely do a bit of reading on what you can and can't do with them and how to safely store them and use them and stuff, because yeah, a mistake can literally cost you your life with them. So it's quite serious. And yeah, this video was meant to be on the Jeweler Reviews channel. It's now here on the Dynamite channel because I've got more subscribers. It's going to get more views. So I thought it would be good as it's kind of like a safety video to show as many people as possible. So yeah, here we go. Brace yourself if you're not used to horrific images, and yeah, you might not want to watch it. I would recommend you just go and do your own research. Watch out for gory images online, because there's one that I found accidentally and it was very shocking. So anyway, cool. Right, let's get into it. So I just Googled gas cylinder explosion victims, and I got this story, and I heard about this one. They told us about this story. It was two women, I think it's a mum and a daughter, yeah, daughter-in-law, killed in a cylinder blast. They were trying to refill a small one from a big one, 5 kilograms, which is what I've got down here. trying to refill the 5 kilogram one from a regular 16 kilograms. So these are medium and small, and it killed the people. Just giving you an example of how dangerous they can be. Yeah, they were trying to refill one from the other. Stupid, don't ever do that. Probably caught fire due to the fact they were cooking nearby. The small tank exploded. Another cylinder which was lying nearby also caught fire and exploded. Yeah, it sounds like the small one caught fire, so they just legged it basically, and then the other one went off. Both the women died. He got burnt as well though. Yeah, dead bodies, dead on arrival. So that's a small one and a medium one. Killed 2 women and then severely burnt the other guy. Dead bodies, females, subjected to radiology examination for the autopsy, on x-rays, autopsy, average build. No clothing seen on the body. Yeah, they really got burnt. Charish black. Sorry about this, by the way, if you weren't expecting this. Just trying to drum it into you, like how bad it can get if you muck about with these gas cylinders. Singeing of the scalp, eyelashes, and pubic hairs was present. Yeah, I bet. No hair was present on the scalp of the 60-year-old female due to burning. Multiple heat ruptures were present over the bilateral upper limb, bilateral thigh, chest, abdomen, with soft tissue involvement at variable depth and exposing. They told us about this story, yeah. They didn't tell us any of this. It was way worse than I thought. Exposing muscles and underlying bone at places. It's getting worse. Intestinal loops were seen protruding out of the abdominal cavity on the right lateral aspect. Intestinal loops were seen protruding out of the anterior abdominal cavity on the right side. Small intestine exposed loop showed multiple tears and reddish, I don't know what that word says, areas at places. Respectively for cases 1 and 2, blackish soot particles were present all over the body. You're starting to get the impression they got quite severely burnt here. Even the intestine loops were burnt. Come on. Reddish contusion and tears. I'm feeling sick just reading this. The right, it's still getting worse. The right lower limb was missing below the knee joint level, while the left lower limb was transected at the level about 15 centimeters below the knee joint. Underlying bones of lower limbs were exposed, and evidence of burn injury was present. In case 2, the right hand and adjoining part of the forearm was transected below the elbow joint. Underlying bones were exposed with burn injury. Wow! Whoa! I wasn't expecting a photo. Whew. Man, my heart is racing. I hate that kind of stuff. I'm very delicate on horrific photos. I wasn't expecting to see a photo. Wow, my God. I mean, I'm stupid. This is clearly like a forensic, like, autopsy report. I'm shaking now. Okay, I'm turning that off. Enough of that.